Hi, everybody. Kimberly, CEO of Elder Care Solutions. And it's February, which often makes us think about Valentine's Day and love. In my household, it's also my eldest daughter's birthday. And there's a huge affinity for Valentine's Day because her birthday is the day before. And she always themes her birthday with hearts. And I wanted to play around with that theme for the month. And I've come up with empowerment. So I want to spend February talking about what it looks like to be an empowered family caregiver. An empowered family caregiver is a caregiver that is stronger in their caregiving role, is more confident in their caregiving role, one that has more control over the care that they're providing, and a caregiver that knows that they can claim their rights. You have a right to the resources and to help in the caregiving role that you have. And of course, this is what I want to see family caregivers acting like, more empowered. So we have written a piece. I had a very tough time parsing down the information. So it's a hefty blog, but it's so full of resources and fantastic information. I'm also highlighting some incredible platforms that are there to help you and empower you in your caregiving journey. I also talk about in this piece what step one is to empowerment. And step one is taking on the identity of a family caregiver. You cannot be empowered if you do not consider yourself a family caregiver. And so many people are providing care and don't think of themselves as a caregiver. So we go over what caregiving actually looks like. When does caregiving truly start? And this is helping you feel more comfortable to say, you know what? I am a family caregiver. And as soon as you take on that identity, you can start a journey of empowerment. One of the things that you should know is that you are not alone. There are an estimated 53 million people who are family caregivers in the US. And these are the people that have actually identified as one. When more people are empowered to say, I am a family caregiver, those numbers are going to climb very fast. And there are some common challenges that family caregivers face. Every caregiving situation is unique and special to the family dynamics that you have, but there are some common challenges. So we do talk about that as well, so that you can recognize what family caregiving can put in your lap when you're in this type of situation. Which then leads us to talk about what you can do to empower yourself. And we are talking about empowerment in frames of how you can start that journey. So we think it is very empowering to join your tribe. Recognize that you're part of 53 million other people who are also in this space and dealing with care and how that is making them juggle a lot of things in their life. We give you access to some amazing movements like hashtag one of 53 million that you can join and see other people that are also struggling with caregiving, overcoming challenges, but are empowered by their identity as a family caregiver. We also talk about being empowered by knowledge of the medical or health story, because many caregivers are the keeper of the story, and how that can be very empowering to your role to just know what's going on, what the diagnosis is, what the prognosis is, and how care can change over time because you know what is going on medically with the person you're caring for. Also knowing your value. There are two incredible tools. Caregiving.com has a calculate your caregiving salary tool. So you can say the time that I'm spending on caregiving would estimate to be this wage. It is very good to know that. Also, Archangels has an amazing caregiver intensity score tool, and we give you access to both of those so you can find your value on what your caregiving is costing you in unearned wages and in intensity. We also talk about being empowered by knowledge because you have tough conversations. You need to talk to your family about finances and about legal things. Have those hard conversations so that you are empowered to know wishes, wants, and you can make the tough decisions that you probably are already making right now. We also talk about being empowered by connection, like building your team. Caregiving is an innately isolating event, but it doesn't have to be. You do not have to carry all of it alone. And so many caregivers think they do, or they think that they are the only ones who can help and provide the care, when there might be family, friends, and even professional caregivers that can step in and be a part of the team. So changing your mindset to think more broadly about what the team of care is, and start building a team so that you can have a more balanced life, because caregiving very likely is not your only role. You probably have a job. You probably have children you're raising. You probably have fill in the blank of many other things, and you need to show up for those roles as well. So take a look at the Empowered Family Caregiver content this month. I'm very excited for this piece and all of the resources that we're sharing with you. And I hope that this just helps family caregivers start a more empowered care journey.